The morning of June 30th, 1908, while most people were still in their dreams, a violent explosion suddenly shook the skies near Siberia, Russia. As recalled by eyewitnesses around 7 a.m., the sky began to darken inexplicably. Suddenly, accompanied by a fierce wind and a piercing noise, a gigantic red fireball with a long tail streaked across the sky from south to north. In that moment, its light even surpassed the newly risen sun. Around 7:45, the earth began to tremble, and a huge mushroom cloud rose in the distance. This marked one of the most severe meteorite impacts on Earth ever recorded. As a result of the explosion, trees within a 2,000 square kilometer radius of the epicenter were completely flattened. The windows of nearby residents were almost shattered by the shockwave. Many Western European countries, including the UK, were affected to varying degrees. In the following days, the skies over the Tunguska region remained shrouded in a sinister orange hue. Scientists estimate the explosion's power was equivalent to 15 million tons of TNT, over 1,000 times more powerful than the Hiroshima atomic bomb. Unknown to many, if this impact had occurred just a few hours later, it likely would have destroyed St. Petersburg, the then capital of Russia, potentially altering the course of world history. Surprisingly, such a devastating event did not cause a global uproar. Due to the political turmoil in Russia at the time and the remote location of Tunguska, media coverage was minimal, and the first investigative reports only emerged over a decade later. In 1921, to thoroughly investigate the Tunguska Event, Soviet mineralogist Kulik, citing the industrial value of iron in meteorites, requested government funding. In 1927, with the help of local guides, an expedition finally located the explosion's epicenter and began a search. Strangely, within a 25-kilometer radius, they found only rows of charred and fallen trees, with no trace of a meteorite crater. Over the next decade, even helicopter searches yielded nothing. The Tunguska explosion remains one of the 20th century's greatest unsolved mysteries, attracting many scientists for field research. Recent studies have proposed two main hypotheses. The first, the UFO hypothesis, was initially suggested in 1945 by Soviet engineer Kazantsev, who noted similarities between the explosion's characteristics and those of the atomic bomb in Japan. He boldly theorized that the explosion might have been caused by a disintegrating extraterrestrial spacecraft. This theory garnered significant interest among UFO enthusiasts, but no concrete evidence has been found. The second hypothesis, more widely accepted by the scientific community, speculates that a meteor exploded about 5 kilometers above the Earth's surface, causing the Tunguska event. Meteors entering the Earth's atmosphere can reach speeds of up to 10 kilometers per second, generating immense heat due to friction. However, most burn up before reaching the ground and pose little threat. The Tunguska meteor was an exceptionally rare occurrence, possibly a once-in-several-hundred-years event. Despite these theories, no one has yet provided strong evidence to explain the true cause of the Tunguska explosion. It's interesting to recall the 2013 Ural meteor shower in Russia, which, like Tunguska, involved a loud sonic boom and a fireball brighter than the sun, leaving a long tail in the sky. Both events occurred in Russia and involved high-altitude disintegration of the meteorites. These similarities suggest a connection, but the true nature of these events may forever remain a mystery,